After my life review, an entity I referred to as Mother guided me to unfamiliar places within the celestial realm. The setting resembled a vast chamber, dominated by a colossal representation of Earth, akin to a miniature model elevated on a pedestal. Intricately designed, the Earth model seemed to function as a sophisticated apparatus, attended to by smaller entities diligently maintaining its mechanisms. Among them stood a figure whom I came to regard as the teacher entity. Facilitating my encounter with this entity was another being, whom I also designated as Mother. This intermediary promptly transferred my attention to the teacher entity, who proceeded to elucidate the significance of the globe. According to the explanations provided, the Earth model served as a sort of temporal repository, meticulously recording and preserving every occurrence on the planet. Intrigued by this revelation, I expressed a desire to explore further, seeking insights into my own place within the grand scheme of things. Responding to my inquiry, the teacher entity directed my attention to the geographical location of my birth, depicted on the Earth model. Almost instantaneously, a vivid panorama unfolded before me, akin to soaring through the skies like a bird, witnessing scenes unfolding on the terrestrial plane. One such vision transported me to a bustling city reminiscent of ancient Rome, a sight that failed to resonate with my personal experiences or interests. Expressing my disconnection from this historical scene, I implored the teacher entity to reveal more pertinent insights. Thus, I found myself traversing through pivotal moments of human history, seeking clarity on events that shaped the course of civilization. One such event, though not directly witnessed, conveyed a profound sense of tragedy. Amidst a jubilant crowd and speeding vehicles, an abrupt shift occurred, signaling a moment of crisis. While I did not witness the specific details of the incident, an overwhelming sense of sorrow and foreboding engulfed me, signaling the untimely demise of President Kennedy. Perturbed by the implications of such events, I questioned the divine rationale behind permitting such tragedies to unfold. In response, I was confronted with the sobering reality of human agency and the exercise of free will. Despite divine foresight, humanity's propensity for flawed choices necessitated a non-interference policy. This revelation underscored the intricate balance between divine omniscience and human autonomy, reaffirming the sanctity of free will. Further glimpses into the future offered cryptic insights into pivotal moments yet to unfold, including landmark decisions such as the legalization of same-sex marriage by the Supreme Court, a development foreseen to usher in a period of profound societal upheaval. These revelations hinted at the intricate interplay between human agency, divine providence, and the inexorable march of history. Following my encounters with visions of historical and future events, my journey through the celestial realm unveiled unsettling glimpses into the political landscape of the United States. Amidst fervent campaigning and societal discord, I found myself confronted with scenes of political upheaval and moral reckoning. In one vision, I observed the contentious debate surrounding the legalization of same-sex marriage, a development that incited vehement opposition from evangelical factions. Concurrently, I witnessed the emergence of Hillary Clinton as a prominent political figure, campaigning for the presidency alongside her husband, Bill Clinton. However, forebodings of legal impediments cast a shadow over her prospects for assuming the highest office, hinting at the complexities of political maneuvering and legal constraints. Subsequent visions plunged me into the tumultuous realm of American politics, where I beheld the ascension of a divisive and combative leader, characterized by his fiery rhetoric and unmistakable blonde hair. Scenes of public demonstrations and Oval Office intrigue painted a portrait of a nation gripped by uncertainty and dissent. Delving deeper into the origins of this political upheaval, I was presented with a symbolic vision rooted in biblical imagery. As the pages of the Bible unfurled before me, I discerned a narrative of religious evolution, tracing the migration of beliefs and ideologies from old Europe to the shores of America. The proliferation of evangelical churches in the American Southeast emerged as a focal point, their burgeoning influence entwined with the rise of a fervently partisan political climate. Yet, amid the proliferation of these churches, a dire warning resonated, a cautionary tale of religious zealotry usurping the democratic process. These institutions, tainted by zealotry and moral corruption, sought to wield political influence under the guise of divine mandate, subverting the sanctity of individual choice and democratic principles. As I grappled with the implications of these revelations, a sense of urgency pervaded my consciousness, a call to vigilance against the insidious encroachment of religious extremism into the realm of governance. In the interplay of visions past and future, a stark reminder echoed, an admonition to navigate the turbulent currents of history with discernment and steadfast resolve. Amidst the tapestry of visions unfolding before me, I bore witness to the fervent expressions of societal unrest reverberating through the streets. Among the throngs of demonstrators, I discerned the palpable anguish of African American communities, their grievances rooted in a legacy of systemic oppression and unfulfilled promises of liberation. Reflecting on the echoes of history, I recalled the lessons of the Civil War, a conflict ostensibly fought to secure the emancipation of enslaved peoples. Yet, as I was reminded, the specter of inequality still looms large, driving disenfranchised voices to rise in protest against enduring injustices. In the midst of these demonstrations, a darker presence emerged, a cadre of malevolent entities, devoid of empathy or allegiance to the common good. These insidious forces, masquerading as allies, sought to sow discord and foment violence among the ranks of the righteous. I implore all who bear witness to their deceitful entreaties to resist their influence, to reject the allure of anger, and instead embrace the transformative power of compassion and unity. Yet, amidst the chaos, a foreboding vision emerged, a sinister plot to undermine the very pillars of communication and information dissemination. A symbol of journalistic integrity and public discourse, stood as the target of nefarious intent, threatened by the specter of destruction and deceit. Though the specifics remain veiled in uncertainty, the significance of this act of sabotage reverberates as a dire warning against the erosion of truth and transparency. As the specter of conflict loomed ever larger, I beheld the ominous specter of a burgeoning army, its origins shrouded in mystery, and its ambitions shrouded in darkness. Like a relentless tide, it surged forth from the western expanses, its trajectory inexorably converging upon a nation torn asunder by strife and division. In the crucible of conflict, I witnessed the relentless onslaught of violence, a relentless tide of bloodshed that threatened to consume all in its path. Yet amidst the carnage, a glimmer of hope emerged, a promise of resolution and reconciliation, as the forces of righteousness ultimately prevailed, paving the way for a fragile peace to take root. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded into the annals of history, the legacy of humanity's collective struggle endured, a testament to the indomitable spirit of resilience and the enduring quest for justice and redemption. Amidst the tumult of visions unfurling before me, the landscape of conflict and upheaval painted a portrait of a nation teetering on the brink of darkness and despair. In the heart of the American South, the echoes of strife reverberated through the streets as demonstrators clashed in a desperate bid for justice and equality. Yet amidst the chaos, a darker menace loomed, a malevolent presence entrenched within the halls of power, its insidious machinations cloaked in secrecy and deceit. Within the confines of a fortified government building, a sinister force lay dormant, its nefarious agenda poised to sow discord and despair among the populace. As the forces of righteousness rallied to confront this looming threat, a revelation of unspeakable horror emerged, an entity of pure malevolence, a harbinger of chaos and destruction, unleashed from its confines with malevolent glee. Its laughter echoed through the corridors of power as it soared into the heavens, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Yet amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope remained, a beacon of resilience and redemption amidst the encroaching shadows. For in the crucible of conflict, the truth would ultimately prevail, laying bare the lies and deception that had fueled the flames of discord. As the specter of war loomed ever larger, a vision of cataclysmic proportions emerged, an explosion of unimaginable force, tearing through the fabric of reality with devastating fury. At its epicenter lay the majestic expanse of Yellowstone, its serene beauty transformed into a maelstrom of destruction. In the wake of this cataclysm, a wave of devastation rippled across the continent, leaving in its wake a landscape scared by tragedy and loss. Amidst the chaos, the specter of natural disaster loomed large, an earthquake of unprecedented magnitude, unleashing a torrent of floodwaters that engulfed the heartland in a deluge of despair. As the forces of nature and humanity collided in a tumult of destruction, the fate of a nation hung in the balance. Yet amidst the chaos and despair, a flicker of hope remained, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring quest for redemption amidst the darkness. In the tapestry of visions that unfolded before me, amidst the turmoil and chaos, there emerged a beacon of hope, a vision of renewal and transformation, heralding a new dawn for humanity. As the floodwaters receded and the earth lay quiet and still, a sense of serenity descended upon the land, like a balm to soothe the wounds of strife and suffering. Amidst the silence, the land began to stir with new life, as verdant forests reclaimed the scared landscape, their boughs reaching towards the heavens in a testament to resilience and rebirth. Across the continent, from the lush forests of the southeast to the tranquil shores of Georgia and the Carolinas, communities emerged, steeped in a profound sense of peace and harmony. Among these gentle souls, I sensed a profound connection to the divine, a reverence for life, and a commitment to living in harmony with God's purpose. Their joy was palpable, a testament to the transformative power of spiritual awakening and collective renewal. As the teacher entity spoke, a vision of humanity's evolution unfolded, a journey towards a higher spiritual plane, where the shackles of competition and division were cast aside in favor of unity and compassion. No longer bound by the constraints of fear and prejudice, humanity embarked on a path of collective enlightenment, guided by the divine light of love and understanding. In this new era, the old paradigms of conflict and scarcity gave way to a profound sense of abundance and cooperation. No longer driven by the pursuit of power or material gain, humanity embraced its inherent connection to the divine, harnessing the power of miracles to heal and transform the world around them. As I reflected on these visions, a sense of profound optimism washed over me, a conviction that humanity stood on the threshold of a new golden age where the promise of peace and prosperity awaited all who dared to embrace the transformative power of love and spiritual awakening.